To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
All right. Basement Boy Banner, episode 101. Happy 2018, Basement Boys and Girls.
Do you ever get scared that I'm going to be drinking my water when you do your intro and it's going to make me laugh and spray you?
Spit take?
I'm betting one of these days it's got to happen.
We will find out. I am Thor. That is Brian. We are Basement Boy Banner. We talk about nerd shit. When there is nerd shit to talk about. Right?
Yeah.
We've been on hiatus since really Star Wars.
Well, and it's like everybody else's too.
There's still no news. I mean, really, this video, if you looked at the title, was most anticipated films of 2018. So we're going to run that down for you.
Yep.
And we got 19 films on the list.
Holy cow.
It's a big list. And then we'll talk about Dragon Ball Super. We'll kind of recap all the episodes we've watched since the last time we recapped Dragon Ball Super, which was, I don't know, a long time ago until now. And honestly, not much has happened. Plus, they took like 4 weeks off.
Yeah.
So, and it was mostly filler. So, well, let's go most anticipated movies of 2018. I think we talked about this a little bit on episode 100, but we really didn't have like a list. You know what I mean? And this time I compiled a complete list of all nerd movies, comic book, nerd related.
No love stories in there?
No love stories. Nope. 50 Shades Freed is not on this list. I know it's high.
Changes my list completely upside down.
All right, let's run through the list of movies. This isn't in like order when they come out. This is in particular order. This is just movies that come out in 2018 that are nerd related, okay? Fantastic Beasts 2, The Crimes of Grindelwald, Venom, Aquaman, X-Men Dark Phoenix, Pacific Rim 2, Tomb Raider, Infinity War, Solo, a Star Wars story, Black Panther, Ready Player One, Mortal Engines, A Wrinkle in Time, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, what's this one? Battle Angel, Alita, Battle Angel, The Incredibles 2.
You saw the preview for
I did. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Deadpool 2, New Mutants, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Boy, was that a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah.
Now, those aren't all... I mean, those are all movies that come out this year.
Right.
We're not going to sit and rank 1 through 19, each one of us, because that would take all night, and that sounds boring. So we're not doing that. But let's just kind of talk about, like, maybe our top 3 most anticipated, and then maybe we'll just kind of talk about some others on the list. So I'll start, and then you can go. My 3 most anticipated, just in this list, are honestly Deadpool 2.
Okay.
The Incredibles 2. And oh man. Do top 5. Top 5.
No,
top 5.
3. You
Top
already
5.
set
Shut
the
up.
rules.
No, we're doing top 5. So what did I say? Deadpool 2, Incredibles 2, Ready Player 1, Pacific Rim 2. Oh shit.
See, and now he's going to be like, okay, we're just going to do an all top 19.
It's tough because Black Panther is high up there. I might be more excited for Black Panther than I am Infinity War. I don't know if that even makes sense in my mind, but it's like what it's my gut instinct.
Right.
So okay, I'm gonna just stick with my 5. Deadpool 2, Incredibles 2, Ready Player 1, Black Panther, Pacific Rim 2. Those are my 5.
Okay, so I guess I'll do, honestly, I'm gonna...
You can use some of the ones that are on mine.
Well, no, like, preface it, I guess... I feel like it's an unfair ranking to certain movies because I haven't seen the trailers.
We're not ranking anything. We're just saying our most anticipated. What are we most looking forward to out of this list?
Right,
the 5 that you're most looking forward to out of these 19.
But I think I'm going to give Aquaman #1 because I
Okay.
really want Aquaman to be good.
Okay.
We'll go, honestly, I think Pacific Rim 2,
Yeah.
Black Panther,
Yep.
you know, I think Venom and Fantastic Beasts fall in somewhere between 4 and 5, between those two.
Okay. Fantastic Beasts wouldn't be in my top 10, to be honest, on this list.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be. The one I'm super, and this is everyone's been talking about this, Solo, a Star Wars story.
Right.
It comes out in May. No trailer. It's had tons of problems.
Right.
Lost director, new director. Some say they reshot 80 to 90% of this
Holy
film
cow.
with Ron Howard instead of the Lord and Miller. And Last Jedi, love it, hate it, whatever. I mean, it's a divisive film. People are talking about it.
Right.
It's all I see on the internet half the day is people either bashing
Really?
or talking about
I've
Last
seen
Jedi.
that
Yeah.
pretty much drop.
No,
since other
I see
things
a ton of it.
occurred.
I was looking through Comic Book Com pre-show just to kind of maybe see if there's any stories to talk about, which there weren't. But in the comment section, in 4 different posts that had nothing to do with Star Wars, some dude had a picture of Leia flying like Mary Poppins from the shot in like a toy, and then just this thing that says Disney ruined Star Wars. And they were in like completely unrelated to Star Wars posts. And I was like, wow, that's like...
Well, that's just somebody who's...
It's trolling. I mean,
Right.
they're trolling for sure, but still, I mean, it hasn't slowed down from what I see. But so Solo is like, I want it to be anticipated,
Right.
And there's a lot riding on Solo for a lot of different reasons.
Right.
I think, and I'm saying this now, Solo is going to debut its trailer Super Bowl night.
You think so?
Super Bowl night. Because they didn't put it in front of Last Jedi, right? They didn't want to
Right.
confuse people. They didn't want to, which the most amount of eyes that would have seen it was during The Last Jedi. That made a ton of money, right? Where else do you put it between now and Super Bowl where a lot of people are going to see
there's
it?
nothing.
I mean, you might be able to drop it online and let people kind of get
But even then, you might as well drop it at the Super Bowl and online at the
masses,
same time.
the masses. My mom and dad, my brother,
People who haven't watched a single game all year.
people who don't even go online and watch trailers and don't
Right.
follow like this stuff as closely as we do, they'll be watching the Super Bowl, regardless of what teams are playing. And that's a perfect spot. I think that's where we're going to see the Solo trailer. If I had to guess, maybe give me a couple of that on this list that you're really not looking forward to. The Venom one worries me because it's not in the MCU. It's with Tom Hardy. It's a
Right.
Venom movie. I don't know if Tom Holland's in it. That worries me to a certain extent.
Well, and
what
there's
on
a few
what
of
on there
these
worries
that-
you?
Honestly, so there's a few of these that are like I'm gonna go see, but they're not super high. See, I feel like my anticipation's higher for movies that I want to be good.
Right, that's
but,
what I'm saying. Like, which ones on here do you foresee not being excellent?
Honestly, I think Tomb Raider's gonna be rough.
Tomb Raider, I would agree with that. Jurassic World, obviously, we already know. I think is going to be garbage, so I'm not even going to put that on there.
I don't know if I would be that.
Alita could go either way.
Oh, that's another one. I saw
Battle
that
Angel.
trailer and I was like, dude, rough.
It could go either way. It could be excellent. It could be awful.
I think it's gonna air on awful. That
see.
trailer
We'll
made me
see.
go, ugh.
Yeah, not Aquaman. Tomb Raider worries me. A Wrinkle in Time looks interesting, but I put it on there because it's a book. It's
Right.
Disney. It's nerdy, but I don't know that I'm super excited for that movie. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It looks all right. I know a lot of people are very excited for that movie. And then New Mutants. I don't know that I want a horror mutant movie. I don't know that that's my thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, see, the trick with New Mutants is I
That
think
trailer
it's,
didn't do much for me either.
it's gonna be different enough where I'll probably still end up seeing it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'll see it. I mean, Ant-Man and the Wasp, you know what? That's kind of a dark horse
Right.
in here. As I'm looking at the list, Ant-Man and the Wasp, because I love Ant-Man. The movie
Right.
Ant-Man is one of my, it's one of my favorite Marvel films. I mean, it's probably not top 5, but
Right.
it's in there. It's maybe above even a couple of the Thor movies.
Right,
Not Ragnarok, but it's above, maybe I don't know. We're not ranking Marvel films. Incredible 2, I'm pumped for. Ready Player One, I'm super pumped for. That second trailer was amazing. We didn't even really talk
See,
about it.
I'm just kind of lukewarm on the whole thing.
Do you know what Mortal Engines is? I mentioned it when I was running through all the things.
Right, and I
Do you
heard
know
that
what
one,
it
and I
is?
was like, I don't
So
know.
Mortal
what that one-
Engines is Peter Jackson's film. There was a trailer for it that dropped online. It was literally like every city is like a moving machine.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like they travel the countryside.
Okay.
And like there's little cities and then there's bigger cities. So like London's this giant city. And in this trailer, you see London pretty much eat this littler town that's like trying to escape from London. It looks interesting. No idea what the plot is, but the
Right.
little like teaser trailer they put out looked intriguing. Again, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we covered every film on this list. Dark Phoenix, again, that's kind of my middle of the road. I don't know.
Right.
Ever since the Fox Marvel stuff, how excited can I be for some of these properties where I don't know if
they're going to
continuing?
even keep going.
Yeah. You know, like this, am I going to see Dark Phoenix? It's going to be amazing. Then they're going to hard reboot.
Right.
Who knows? And we're not dipping our toes in that
Right.
cesspool
Again.
of hell again. Infinity War is just the easy one. I mean, that's too easy to be excited
And I'm
for.
excited for it, but there are certain movies that I'm gonna see and I want to see, but I'm not. I would say the anticipation isn't high because there's not a lot on the line as far as like it's probably gonna be good or at least
Infinity
passable.
War is definitely going to be good. You know, I mean, for all intents, I mean, it would be hard for it not to be
Hey,
good.
but even if it's lukewarm, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
There's nothing at stake with it. You know, like if Aquaman sucks and tanks, that means Wonder Woman's the only like hit that they've gotten. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Because
definitely.
even Justice League was lukewarm.
Well, they don't have enough. They only have one movie coming out in 2018, and they only have one movie planned for 2019.
Right.
And they just announced a new head for DC Films. I don't remember the dude's name, but they announced like a new head of the film department.
So there's a lot riding on
There
Aquaman
is.
being at least.
There is. So
good
would you
enough
say
to warrant-
Aquaman and Solo then probably have the most riding on it? Those two movies' performances have the most riding on them. For these 19 films.
I think that's probably the smart choices.
I mean, really, Pacific Rim could be awful, and it's not going to harm. I mean, we won't get a third one, but we were
Right.
planning on getting a second one.
Right.
You know, Dark Phoenix. It doesn't matter if it's,
Right.
It doesn't matter. Marvel's
matter.
going to do what they want to do with
Same
it,
with-
regardless how good that is. Same with New Mutants. Same with Deadpool.
Right.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, we know, will be decent. Incredibles 2 is going to be phenomenal. I
Right,
mean,
right.
if it's the quality of the first one.
But even if it sucks,
it's been
it won't
so
change
long.
anything.
Right, and it's been so long since that one. Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. I think the only movie we haven't mentioned talking about this is the second animated movie we have on here.
Well,
we
and
have
you
two
know how I
animated
feel
movies. I know you're not a
about-
big Spider-Man guy. I'm pumped for the Miles Morales aspect.
Right.
I'm pumped to see what this is really, because the trailer it was cool, but it really didn't tell you what's going on. I mean, how many
Right.
of there are us? You know, like it's interesting. So I'm curious for that one again, but that's again for me like a middle of the roader.
Right.
You know, like we said, I can't kind of the bottom 5 would be Tomb Raider, unfortunately Solo, Jurassic,
I guess I gotta ask.
Battle
with
Angel
Jurassic
and-
World, would you even put it in the bottom 5? Because you're pretty much set that it's going to be bad. So it's like,
definitely. That's probably the bottom of my list. I could really care less about this movie. It's gonna take I'm probably not gonna see it.
you're missing out, dude.
I really don't think I'm gonna see
I'm
it.
sitting here like, come on, let's get some Transformers magic happening here.
Did you see Transformers 5?
That's my point.
You didn't though. It's bad. It's like painful bad.
But I saw 4.
Those are moments of your life you can never get back. So
but at
it's
the
like,
same time, you know,
I'm not just saying I'll never watch Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I just don't know that I'll see it in theaters. Okay, out of these 19 movies, over under, you'll see 10.
I mean,
10 of the 19.
under with
That's
my
one
movie
over
track
half.
with my movie track record. There's no way I'll see 10.
Let me run through it. I'll tell you for sure which ones I'll be going to see. Fantastic Beasts 2 for sure. Aquaman for sure. Dark Phoenix for sure. Pacific Rim for sure. Infinity War for sure. Solo for sure. Panther for sure. Ready Player One for sure. Incredibles for sure. Ant-Man for sure. Deadpool 2 for sure. New Mutants for sure. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse for sure. I'm 13.
So yeah, I could
13 out of 19 for sure.
maximum for sure. Black Panther, Infinity War. I don't even know if I could for sure. I probably would see Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I can't even for sure.
Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2 for sure. And
Pacific Rim 2 for sure.
yes. Well, and I'd have the only reason
Aquaman for sure.
Kylie wants to see Incredibles 2 and
Incredibles
Deadpool
2 for sure.
So I pretty much have to see those two.
You're coming up on 8 or 9 already, brother.
Well, and there's no way I'm gonna miss.
All right,
Solo,
mine's
so.
over. Yours is under. Maybe let's track which ones we see, and we'll revisit this in our end of the year video 2018.
Oh, jeez, like you're gonna keep
and we'll
track
see,
of this.
I'll look it. It's on episode 100s. It's literally listed on the same thing
piece
as
of paper.
episode 100, Clash of Champions. Did we do a video for Clash of Champions?
No idea.
I don't remember either. Yeah, and then that stuff. So, and then all these movies. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. But yeah, there's some goodness. Tell us what you're most excited for, or what you're least excited for. What looks scary to you. When do you think the Solo trailer is going to drop? Tell us what you think. So Dragon Ball Super. Let's wrap this up.
Oh yeah.
It's been 4 episodes, 5 episodes, 6 episodes.
I don't think it's been
Since
that
the
many.
end
I think
of
3.
Since the end of the tournament, the first tournament, it's been all filler. Mostly filler about Manaka. So yeah, that guy, the strongest fighter in the world, and them having to trick Goku into keep thinking that he's the strongest fighter in the universe. And it's still going. I mean, 6 episodes of filler later, and it's still going. Goku got sick, lost his power, re-got it. Really nothing much has happened.
Right.
Then on the second to the last episode before this, Vegeta, I was just about to say your name too. Vegeta.
Just go.
Vegeta and the rest of them. No, how's it go? Oh, the boys sneak onto Manaka's delivery truck because Manaka's a delivery person, and they go to some world and they freeze in the truck and they come out and there's some old dude who like protects this sacred water, not sacred water. What's it called? Power water?
Superhuman
water. Yeah, well, sacred water was way back the Garlic Jr. saga, Dragon Ball. We won't go there. So the superhuman water, the bad guys get it, obviously, because, the boys and that old man can't stop them. Vegeta shows up with Jakku, right? The space
Yep.
dude. I was going to say Jakku because Star Wars was Jakku. It's Jakku. I'm so good with names. It's amazing, dude. My intellectual prowess is phenomenal. Anywho, so then they show up on this weird planet, and the dudes get the water, and they get covered in purple. Vegeta shows up, he gets covered in purple. Then evil Vegeta replicates himself, and he steals all of Vegeta's power.
Yes.
And then Vegeta is gonna disappear and die. So Gotenks shows up and is completely useless. Gotenks is so useless, it's not even funny. That character should be stronger, but he is just useless. Does nothing, even in Super Saiyan 3 form. Goku shows up.
Yeah, but the bar is so much higher than where Gotenks is at this point.
We don't set the bar. We are the bar.
But that's ultimately my point. It's just like how
No, I know.
Gohan needed a reason to get stronger.
The boys suck too. Everybody sucks. So Goku's gonna face the bad Vegeta. This is all leading towards the Black Vegeta or Black Goku saga. Because the Universal Tournament that they tease at the end of the first tournament doesn't happen for apparently 2 full story arcs until maybe episode 76 or something like that.
Geez.
It's crazy. So we're deep in the midst of a weird time in Dragon Ball Super. Very weird time in Dragon Ball Super.
Next episode's going to be evil Vegeta versus Goku.
It should be good. I mean, a Vegeta Goku match, I'm always up for that. Even if it's, purple ooze Vegeta versus regular Goku. It should be good, but he only has 2 minutes to beat him, so that should at least take, 3 20-minute episodes. No, I won't. The nice thing about Dragon Ball Super is it does move at a quicker pace than any of the Dragon Ball series that come before it. So with that in mind, I was gonna say its predecessors, but
yeah, you were having a hard time choking that out.
I confused myself with where I was going. Again, my intellectual prowess. So with that being said, Dragon Ball Super is good. You should watch it.
I like this little mini arc.
Well, what kind of sucked is because we haven't done a Dragon Ball Super thing since before Thanksgiving.
Holy cow!
No, 100%. But they took 2 weeks off at Thanksgiving.
Yep.
They took 2 weeks off at Christmas. So there'd only been like 4 episodes since the last time. I guess I bet it's been 4 episodes.
Somewhere
but it's
in
been
there,
like 2 months, maybe a month and a half. But it's been a while.
Yeah.
Since we've done a Dragon Ball Super.
But we're back
recap.
on track.
Yeah, we're back on track. I know we said live videos, but it's late on a Saturday and nobody watches live videos, so we figured we'd tape this thing old school style.
Oh yeah.
So Thor gets to edit. Yay.
Well, you know.
Royal Rumble's coming up. Pretty pumped about that.
Oh yeah. Royal
Pretty
Rumble's
pumped about
always
that.
good.
They're going to have a women's Royal Rumble. 30 woman Royal Rumble. That pay-per-view is going to have to be 4 to 5 hours long.
Oh yeah.
Because each Royal Rumble match will take an hour to an hour and a half. It's what can you there's going to be 2 championship matches. You're going to have that's me. Just leave him laying down. You're going to have Jesus Christ. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a handicap match. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens handicap match, and then Braun Strowman, Kane, Brock Lesnar for the Universal title in a triple threat match.
Totally put it on Kane.
So there's two triple threat matches technically, and then 2 Royal Rumble matches. I don't really think you can have many more matches.
Right.
Like that might be it.
Well, and maybe that's their plan.
What you think they start the pay-per-view with the Women's Royal Rumble?
It's hard to say.
Let's say it's a 4-hour show. Okay?
Okay.
4-hour show, and really the only 4 matches are the Women's Royal Rumble,
Right.
the Men's Royal Rumble, and the 2 title matches. What starts, what finishes? Do we go Women's Royal Rumble, 2 title matches, Men's Royal Rumble?
I don't know. I feel like they would be brave enough to put women's last.
Ooh. Do they start with Men's Royal Rumble?
I don't know if they do that. I feel like the 2 title matches would make more sense.
1 title match, Rumble. 2nd title match, Rumble.
And that'd give you a good breathing room there. That would probably be the ideal setup. Is
Think about
every other,
think about
no matter
how they
what
book.
order.
You know, think about how WWE likes to book. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So much to look forward to in the new year. We're back. Basement Boy Banter, episode 101 in the books. Check out episode 100, the channel, all the stuff we do. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Share these fucking videos. That would be helpful. Until the next one, Thor and Brian. Deuces, motherfuckers.
Oh my gosh.
If you like what you just saw, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and like our Facebook page.